Welcome to Effective People's video series, Quick Takes on AI-powered HR, where we unpack the real impact of AI in HR and SuccessFactors, one sharp insight at a time.
Hello, my name is Martin Kircher, and I work for Effective People. Effective People are an implementation partner for SAP SuccessFactors with well over 20 years of experience, implementing, supporting, and driving value for our customers. I'm just going to have a quick look at SAP Joule within SuccessFactors. Joule is an SAP AI co-pilot that helps managers and employees and HR complete tasks simply using generative AI. It can also give guidance on relevant HR information and also using document grounding, provide up-to-date policy information. Joule has been embedded within SAP SuccessFactors for a good few releases now, and the amount of user cases has increased to well over 100. These user cases are really to start helping organizations feel the benefit of AI in HR in a relevant fashion. To start this series, we have chosen a few simple user cases within SAP SuccessFactors that employees and managers can start to use straight away, but we'll progress into more detailed user cases as the series progresses. As I mentioned, we want to make a life as easy as possible for employees and to start with just allowing Joule to help update relevant information quickly and simply, but still having the robust workflows and business rules action behind the scenes. I simply type what I want to do within Joule and prompt me for relevant responses to update the data. So if I did want to update my relevant emergency contact, I simply type that I want to update that emergency contact, and the system is going to provide me step-by-step guidance on how to complete that activity. So I just want to update the phone number for my spouse. I can come in here, update that information, and submit that into the solution. Again, it seems as simple as possible to be able to complete that activity within the solution. Now, that's great. I can then submit that information out to the solution, and that's completed. However, what I also want to do is I want to, as an employee, be able to go in and review documentation that may be policy information. If I want to review the policy documentation for the organization, I can use my natural language to ask Joule a question like, what is my time off policy? And the system will show the relevant information for me, and we'll get it relevant information in a responsible fashion. So I can see what my annual leave policy, and I can go to the relevant documentation to be able to review that information. Again, once I've reviewed that as an employee, I probably would want to go through and maybe book some time off within the toolset. And again, the system is nice and simple for that to be used. So I can just say, I want to book some time off. I could say very simply that I just want to book it for tomorrow. And the system is going to look at that information and say, okay, well, based on that, there's no problem at all. Here's what your schedule is for tomorrow. I can go and book that off, and then I can submit that to my manager for approval process. Quick and simple for that to be able to be completed. Now, as a manager, I may have many discussions that I have with my employees about their compensation. I can go through and complete that activity, obviously within SuccessFactors of updating the compensation data. However, what we do feel is that managers need more assistance when it comes to compensation review processes on the topics to discuss with your employees. So if I am progressing a compensation review, as a manager, I'm progressing that information, I'm progressing that data. I want to be able to talk to my employee about things. And I can get what we call compensation insights from the solution. Compensation insights are going to allow me to be able to have that discussion with the individual. Here, I can click into the Get Compensation Insight, and it's going to provide me with the relevant information for me to make more of an informed decision on phased progression based on data sourced within SAP SuccessFactors, but also provide me with a relevant tool track to discuss with Faith during the review process. I'm not just going to be looking at the data, but I'm also going to be looking at maybe some of the talking points regarding their career development, their compensation, their future salary growth, and maybe a feedback on a transition to a new role. All of this information is really providing the manager with simple data to be able to go in and have a great discussion with their employees. So yes, these are simple user cases, but they do start to show how Joule is creating real value for employees and managers. In future series, we will start to review the more detailed user cases as we progress.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our perspective on AI. For more expert guidance on AI, SAP SuccessFactors, and HR transformation solutions, visit our website